Hello, family and friends. Welcome to another episode of The Arts. My name is Noluthando Nondalana, and I am with...
What up, fam? Banele here. What's popping?
The sky.
Yeah, good things popping and little things dropping.
Yep. So, today I want us to talk about the group of artists that want to contest a DSEC, a Pretoria.
Okay.
Department of Arts and Culture.
Okay.
So,
is it the same ones? Lapel, Banele. They just took over the whole building.
Yes.
Oh.
Then it was abahlali base NAC. Now Amahobo.
Wait, sorry. So it's DSEC.
Yes.
What does the A stand for?
Department of Sports and Arts and Culture.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Now, basbiza Amahobo as a DSEC. You know why? Because NAC, they used to stay inside. Now at DSEC, they are not allowed inside the department, so they are sleeping outside.
Interesting.
Yes. So, Sibongile Mngoma, a singer, she's an opera singer. Yep. She's one of the people leading the content. You're sorry.
Ubohobo.
Not leading Ubohobo. Okay. The protest. She's the president of for the Arts. Organization or your movement. Yeah. Artists. They fight for artists at large. So, now with other artists, they decided to go to Pretoria to seek more information on. Remember, I told you about funding as a MGE, Mzansi Golden Economy.
Okay.
So Mzansi Golden Economy gave a mandate to DSEC to handle into yele funding, rather than DSEC saying, okay, fine. Okay, firstly they said month end of, I think September, results are coming out
for who got the funding.
Yes.
Yeah.
What they did was to only send for public arts, and they rejected most of abantu for same reasons. Because when you did not send A, B, and C. And then they said month end of October, other results will come out, and nothing. Now they're saying month end of November. That's when Amahobo decided, you know what, let's go to DSEC.
Yep. Because
now they're also saying that Nathi Mthethwa must fall. From the first funding, yes, at DSEC, it's Presidential Employment Stipulation Fund, package. So there was no clarification of la funding.
Yeah.
Few people got it. Kulapo Arthur was also said to have got 3 million.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they needed everything be transparent. They wanted reports and all.
Which I think is fair. Like, if you're doing your job, then obviously you keep reports.
Yes.
So give us those reports.
Yes.
So I don't think they're being totally ridiculous if they camp outside a DSEC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that alone is bad. But 2 days back, they decide, okay, last week when they went to DSEC, they were told that on Tuesday, they will have a follow-up meeting for each department to answer as questions webinars.
Like reveal, like give reports.
Yes. So,
but are these reports public facing?
What when you say public facing, what do you mean?
Like it's not a secret to who got funding. It should be public knowledge.
Yes, usually
upon request.
Yes, usually what the department does is when they give out uba who got funding itil, they say Noluthando Nondalana got 10,000 for a funding itil, for a project itil.
Right.
It's out there. So this time around, nothing was done of that sort. So Bati Bona that please, Department of Odisek, tell us who got a funding out of as millions that were allocated for the artists. Remember, we depend on as department for a funding.
That's true. Which obviously the money comes from taxpayers. So
yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And now Susuka lockdown and lockdown hit us very hard, especially artists.
Well, it hit everyone hard because can I just say this quick? Ne?
Okay.
Lockdown hit everyone hard, but then there's this talk about artists being hit even more hard.
Yes.
Right? So what's the difference between you that's not gigging anymore versus someone that lost their job?
Okay, if you lost your job, yes, you're the same as somebody on as for many gigs.
Right. So
you're even worse.
So how many artists are there in comparison to people that lost their jobs?
Yo, we've got many artists.
Yeah, but hear me out. I'm saying a band that were employed, right, that lost their job, compared to the number of artists that were not gigging.
I get your point, but
exactly.
I
so this
answer.
thing of artists are hit hard. Artists,
but remember,
everyone is hit hard. That's what
remember.
I'm trying to say.
I said lockdown hit us especially
artists.
I said us as in general, and then I said especially artists.
But you're making it sound as if artists were more impacted.
Okay.
I'm saying that's not true. There are people that lost their jobs. There are people that run businesses that had to close down. Okay. Right? So it's true. In fact, I think everyone should speak for themselves, right? So Awuntiki and whoever, yeah, it's fine. We're all artists. Speak for artists. Don't say we as artists, we are just, we had it the hardest. Like, you don't know what other people went through.
Okay, I agree with you.
Cool.
So allow me to go where I'm going.
No, but saying issue Jaguti, I've been hearing this a lot, and I think it's time to correct it.
Okay. So now, as they went, I think Sunday, what's this Mngoma, Sibongile, got an SMS or email from a representative Zase saying, can we postpone the meeting to Friday?
Tomorrow?
Yes.
Well, yeah.
And then...
Sorry, to the 5th of November.
Yeah. So Sibongile felt like, no, what they are doing is unfair because they should be prepared by now. Remember,
which I second her.
Yes. So they decided to go there anyways, and building was closed. Ukhona abantu ngaphakathi, and also security guards and policemen were called. That's when they decided to lie down. Guys, some of the pictures we're going to show them as video continues. They decided to lie down saying whoever is inside must remain there and who's outside will remain outside. And then many policemen, I think more than 20 police cars were there. There's a picture, and that one is very disturbing. Apo Sibongile was stripped half naked by amapolisa. All because they want answers.
Well, stripped half naked, is it because there was a tug of war? There was a push and pull, grabbing of clothes, and unfortunately her clothes were ripped? Or was she just standing there and they stripped her?
Okay, what happened is bamkhutule because baby basusa kle line.
Right. So as a result of using brutal excessive force, yes, her clothes got ripped and
yes, she was left with a bra.
Damn.
And bamqinzele ekoneni. So now Ngomso, all roads lead to Pretoria.
No, the thing is, I'm asking, I mean, like, you know, we've been talking about the GBV, right?
Yes.
GBV from citizen to another citizen. But would you say this is GBV from state to citizen?
Yes. Yes, because
and it's the very same state that says, hey, guys, let's talk GBV. Let's look at ways on how to stop it. So, number one, if you're going to be forceful, especially to umuntu wesifazane, things could turn out bad.
And ukhumbule, this happened a day after Skobovot. A day. I remember it was earlier this year when the artist bezikhalazela the presidential funding, and they took it to the NAC. Abahlali base NAC. It was this year.
Yep.
Few months back.
Yep.
And Nathi wayebekwe ku spotlight the artist zikhalaza zesilwa. And yet the president decided to renew the contract yakhe as Minister of Arts and Culture.
To which the people that should have been consulted is my artists.
Yes.
Do we feel this guy's
doing his job?
Exactly, and obviously no.
Then why should you again give him a chance?
You know, it's like what's happening like what there's a lady that is cancelled. She's campaigning again. And from what I'm looking at online, she'll become Chancellor foot.
Imagine.
Right, and there's just a lot. There's just a lot to go see. These people that we put in a position of service, let me say that, they should understand that they are there to service us.
Exactly.
But it's like we pester them.
Exactly.
Yeah, because you said no. I mean, I want to be a public figure and serve the needs of my country, my community, and my fellow brethren, right?
Mm-hmm.
But whenever we call,
you're not available.
And I fully understand not being available because you're busy with other things. But obviously you've got an office.
Exactly.
And your office must attend to teen. You get what I'm saying?
And that's one of is khalazo that were jotted down by the artists. They're saying, you guys, your Department of Arts and Culture, you always appoint individuals to handle matters deal. You're funding it, but when we call them, they do not answer. When we email them, they do not reply. When we WhatsApp them, they only blue tick you. And I fully agree with that, because there's a lady, partner at the SEC, by the name of Ozimasa. I forgot the name yake. You would WhatsApp her asking ukuba, okay, sasim kuphathe thile nentethile, and it she upana as a person you call if you have inquiry or WhatsApp, she will just blue tick you. You email her, waka. You call, okay, maybe she picks up. Ati, no, I will attend
to you.
I will attend to your email. I will attend to your WhatsApp. Waka. So, we are here as artists.
So I'm an artist. Essentially, what they are upset about is there is money that's being passed around, but that money is not benefiting
the artists.
The artists themselves.
Yes. And you know what? I wish both upcoming and well-known artists could come together. Benze something like they fight together this fight, because now if voice artists, in fact, is ayivakali because I think there were 7 or 8.
Okay, so if we were to classify or categorize my artists, you're talking about artists. Okay, are you referring to artists from around the world, or you're talking about big SA artists?
I'm talking about big SA artists, small SA artists.
Right.
Because
so
now
the bigger ones have a much more bigger voice. No, I'm saying that there's bigger artists, and obviously they've got a bigger voice. You get what I'm saying? So
yes.
If they speak up, we can get more attention.
Yes.
If your bigger actors and your bigger musicians, like any form of artist, if they speak up. But nalapo, I feel like it is a political game. I'm not going to lie to you. I feel like it is political because if, let's say, Arthur speaks up, what happens?
They listen.
Who listens?
I don't know.
No, it means now he's also under an auditing spotlight.
Okay.
Okay, dude, when I was 3 meter, what happened? So it means he's no longer going to get that 3 meters. It's probably going to be cut down to whatever it is.
Okay. Because to add on what you were saying, I know organizations that when this Abahlali NAC thing started, even now, they are nowhere to be found.
Exactly. So
they are playing far away from this one.
There's a reason why.
Why?
Because if they speak up, they are essentially burning a hole in their own pocket.
Okay. I get that, but
I'm not saying it's right. I'm telling you what's happening.
It's not right. I fully understand you, but it's what's happening. Nyani.
Yep. That's what's happening, Uguti. If you are in someone's payroll, obviously you won't be a whistleblower to that person, right? So if NAC or any of these departments are funding me, and whenever there's a strike against them, do you think I'll be in the front line?
You won't. Okay. There's any organization called ISIFSA, but I forgot Ubai Melendon. But yeah, artists as recognized. Yeah, it's recognized by a department of Letisec.
Yeah.
Bona, they are there as a bridge between the department and the artists.
Yeah.
So it was said Nagleni 10 that ITSEC mobilized Lesifsa so that basende 20 reps each province. So that baze tomorrow bazo bamela when the artists the funny clarity are there on that meeting. Remember I said ISIFSA is there as a bridge for artists. Now, mobilize Wangaba to come and fight for them. So it adds up from what you are saying, Uba Wena, if we're an organization and you are benefiting from that department, you're no longer serving the purpose you bang. So we liland. But either way, guys, we urge all artists to support. If we actually, guys, we need support, vote or anything. Please take part because we are all suffering. It's not loga bani no bani. We are all suffering.
Well, not all of us though.
I'm suffering.
No, I'm saying not all of us, because if everyone was suffering, then you would find your big names, small names, but not everyone is suffering.
Yeah,
that's the unfortunate truth. And it's only the ones that are suffering that are speaking out.
Yes.
Because there's a parable I once heard that a guy was walking by and he sees a neighbor sitting on the front porch, and the dog was just laying there next to him, but the dog is wailing. It's making these sounds. And then the guy asked, okay, so why aren't you attending to your dog? And he then said, no, the dog is sitting on a nail.
Okay.
Right? And why don't you help the dog? He then said, no, there's no need to. I guess it's not as painful, or it's not painful enough for the dog to stand up. Right? So what I'm trying to say is that even the artists that are in pain because of what the departments are doing, I guess it's not painful enough for them that they'll stand up and do something about it.
Yes.
It's okay for them to sit on this nail just as long as the snail is not too painful.
Okay. When I be as a closing, I wish this will not cause artists to give up. When you keep on applying, even when you apply for jobs and no interview, no nothing, you tend to give up. You tend to lose faith. I wish the artists will not lose faith. They will keep on applying for fundings. They will keep on knocking on those doors.
But I don't think it's about applying, because the money is there. That's a fact. It's management, is how the funds are being distributed.
Yes.
It's internal corruption. So if we can maybe rewrite the law and say whomever we appoint is there for 1 year, and they have to give accounts, they have to give reports monthly or every 2 months, what it is that they are doing and the roadmap ahead, just so that we can measure if whatever it is that they said they would do is being impactful. Then ganjalo, if you are not there, siyakususa.
Okay.
And just like the state has something called a referendum basically says the courts, the Supreme Courts, the high courts, they are below the people. So if the people say, for example, we don't want the president, we have the power to do that. Okay. That's if we sign a referendum. So I don't know if in this case it's possible for us to do that, but some of these things we also need to not be cowards, okay. For example, Epitori, if you're an artist, regardless of how much you're impacted, but go to Pretoria.
Okay. You know what else we should do?
Yep.
We should try reaching out to one of Amahobo and a way forward and a follow up, maybe next week or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Please, guys, don't forget to subscribe. From myself, Noluthando Nondalana.
It's been epic, man.
And also comment below. Tell us what you think can be done, and comment. Bye, guys.
Awesome. Stay blessed.